So I may be a bit late to the debunking Matpat game, but I hope you'll find that halfway of the Supreme Duel channel is more than up for the challenge, being that I've chosen a video, one that is very flawed to its core, yet I can accurately comment on it. So I'll allow him to explain the thesis of this video before I tear it to shreds.
Except there's one problem. The 35 minutes spent talking to Freeza. Sound can only travel so fast, no matter what your power level is. So sure, you can assume that literally everything else in that 3-hour block of time is happening concurrently or happening at the speed of light. But the talking scenes prove that at minimum, the planet explodes no less than 35 minutes after Frieza's original 5-minute prediction.
Now, there is one part of his premise that is correct that I will give him credit for, and that being that Freeza messed up on blowing up Planet Namek. Obviously true, stated within the series. However, he states that because sound has to travel at the speed of sound at all times, that speeches cannot be experiencing the same time dilation that the fights themselves are. Now, this is wrong because it's an appeal to reality. Obviously, Dragon Ball is not reality. No fictional property is. So when something contradicts the real world, we have to examine the series. What do I mean by this? For example, we can use DC Comics, something we've covered on the channel several times. The Flash is a character who can move at speeds far faster than sound. And in fact, he's able to hold conversations with other speedsters on the way to the Speed Force, which requires faster than light travel, let alone sound. Now, obviously this is a different fictional universe and does not prove anything for Dragon Ball itself. I'm simply letting it get into your head that because this is a fictional setting, it has the license to not be realistic. Go figure. Now, can we prove that things are still happening at super speed even while talking is taking place in Dragon Ball? We can. Since Matpat was so generous to use the anime version in order to gain his time frame, he will have to accept other evidence from the anime. In the anime, the narrator is kind enough to count down Frieza's timing from the start of 5 minutes to 1 to under 1. As this narrator is not Frieza, nor is he Kakaroto, and he's not on either side of the conflict, he can be considered all-knowing in this context, especially since the point of the narrator is to recap past events and potentially describe ones that are ongoing. As such, simply watching the anime debunks the idea that Frieza is lying for mind games. We even have other examples within the series of talking and super fast fighting going hand in hand. Now, it is stated by the gods of the Dragon Ball universe that the Tournament of Power will take place over a 48-minute span. Now, the Dragon Ball Super anime depicts this as over 30 episodes worth of content. Even a single hour of the talking would surpass the 48-minute mark. But being that that does not happen, and that it is objectively taking place over a 48-minute span, we can prove that they not only fight faster, but they also have to talk faster. This isn't even addressing the fact that Frieza's reasons for not immediately destroying Planet Namek are explained within the context of the series. Frieza messed up on destroying Planet Namek because he was curious if the Super Saiyan was truly stronger than him. Because in a shonen series about fighting, the character's motivations happen to revolve around fighting. Go figure. Now, I made this video because a lot of people in the comment section seem to agree with this take, and if you ask me, it just doesn't make sense, especially if you consider everything that happens in the Namek saga alone, let alone future parts of the Dragon Ball franchise. Now, originally I was going to debunk more of Matpat's claims, but I don't think that's necessary, because I've proven that objectively talking does take place at the same speed at which they fight, because again, this is not reality, so there's no reason to try to conform the physics to suit reality. I proved my point, and that being said, I hope I've shined some light on this subject for you. Dragon Ball characters are just incredibly fast, and they always have been. Similarly to how they have been planet busters for a long time, but that's a video for another time. Now, if you enjoyed, feel free to like the video, sub if you're new, share around to stop the spread of misinformation, and I plan to continue more debunks in the future, as well as several videos planned I'll be releasing in the coming weeks, especially in regards to Dragon Ball. But you'll have to wait and find out what those are. Please look forward to it. This has been Ciao, the Supreme Duel channel, and I appreciate your time.